SSHS. My name is Tuang Udino, and let me tell you what we got in store for you. Today we will talk about basketball, soccer, powerlifting, tennis, baseball, and other sports-related news. Now, let's start the show. Before the soccer team started out their district, they got some momentum by Lady Cats beating North Lamar 3-0, and the Wildcats faced off against Pittsburgh and coming out victorious with a score of 5-1. And in the first district game last Tuesday, the Lady Cats faced off against Marshall first and came out victorious with a score of 4-0, and the Wildcats also faced off against Marshall and came out with a score of 1-0. Congratulations to both teams on winning their first district game. Now, let's change plays and get into basketball. The Lady Cats faced off against Marshall, winning 43-36 in overtime, and on Tuesday, they stood toe-to-toe against Texarkana. It came out victorious with a score of 68-63, and they will play Mount Pleasant today at 7:30. The Wildcats fell to Marshall 84-55, and they also fell to Texarkana with a score of 53-51. And they play Mount Pleasant here today at 7:30. Now, let's take a break from my face and go to those highlights. The powerlifting had a meet here on last Saturday, and I don't know the results, but I'm sure it was a great success. And they will have another meet this Saturday in Rains. Let's come up to bat with baseball, who will start practicing today and will have their first scrimmage on February 8th against Sherman. And right now is the time for juniors to start looking for colleges, and we spoke to Derek Weeks and Bubba Hall, who have both recently committed to Henderson State to play football. Now, let's take a look on how those interviews went.
This is D. Weeks. I'm going to Henderson State.
This is Bubba Hall. I'm going to Henderson State.
All right. How have y'all improved since your freshman year in football?
Got in the weight room, got bigger, heavier.
Got in the weight room, got faster, more quicker, and all that.
And when did you start playing football?
I started 7th grade year. That was my first year of playing.
And what about you?
Started 5th grade.
And who has been your inspiration since the beginning?
My older brother.
And how has he inspired you?
He played here and graduated in 05, and he wanted me to be better than what he was, and so he helped me out with sending me to camps and all that, paying for camps. And I think about that one.
My older brother, he won in 2008 the championship. You know, he had the best hands that came with it. So he inspired me to be just great and all.
Mm-hmm. And did the opportunity to play together in college weigh in your decision to go to Henderson?
Of course.
Yes, sir.
And what made HSU stand out from other colleges?
They win championships.
In the past 4 years, they won a ring at least.
And what degree are you looking at pursuing?
Business.
Criminology.
And what are expectations for the next year?
I'm probably going to redshirt. Get in the weight room, get swole.
We're going to come back monsters.
What does that mean?
It's just you get 5 years basically. You ain't playing the freshman year.
So you get that 5th year instead of 4.
From your coaches, who has inspired you the most to play harder and above your own expectations?
Coach Ozell. even though he's not here anymore.
And what about you?
Coach McCain,
And how was he helping?
he just always like got on to me when I was.
And Coach CO2. I got to put him in there.
Wow, those were some great interviews and a good way to end the show. Until next time, I'm Palama Dean, and remember to stay wild.